Well, we have made it to premier powder coating and sandblasting. Let's go in and grab our parts.
So this is our epoxy primer. They have a couple different kinds of it, but this is overall the best one that I've shot. I like.
Guys, we do have our parts. Premier powder coating, they're done. And you can see this intercooler piping is gonna look really good. So let's get these home. I'll get these pulled out of the box. Hose clamps and everything are done. And I'll show you what it looks like. We are back from the powder coater, guys, and you can see all my parts are here. These guys are aluminum cast. These are the original Ready Trust pieces. These turn out good. I just wanted them to match. They didn't need to be powder coated, but this pipe did because this was originally, this is a steel pipe. So it's really heavy, it's magnetic. That's how I know it was steel, and it was all rusty. And I had them shoot the powder coat on the inside of it as well. So it should be mostly protected. This is aluminum. So this has all been done. And I left the flange area unpowder coated so get a good seal. And then this is the TD06 turbo intake inlet. This is done inside and out as well. So let's go ahead, and in today's video, let's go ahead and remove the throttle body. So we're gonna take this out. It's got a lot of carbon and stuff in there. We're gonna clean this off just by removing these bolts and get it all cleaned out. See all the carbon inside that throttle body. We're gonna go ahead and spray some cleaner in here. Let that soak. Then we'll put the intercooler back in, start the car, pull it up into the garage, and then reassemble the front bumper and everything back onto it. So if you like this kind of stuff, R32 GTR, Silvia S14 if you're new to the channel, give this video a thumbs up if you like what you see and consider subscribing. Let's get to work.
I don't have friends, I got family.
Hose clamps also came back from powder coat, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw these on the GTR real quick. We're going on all these lines for the oil separator. Well, I finally got the gaskets in, and I've gone ahead and reassembled the engine bay, all the intercooler piping's on, mass airflow sensor, idle air control valve, throttle positioner sensor, and throttle body's all on, new gaskets, everything runs right. I've got the car tuned up. I've got videos. I'll have a link in the upper description if you'd like to watch those. Otherwise, today, as you guys can see, I've cleaned the garage floor. I've moved the GTR and the Lexus IS over to the street. We're gonna wash this car because it's an absolute atrocious, filthy, disgusting mess because it's been sitting outside for like a month while I'm waiting for these gaskets to come in. So you can just see the car is super dusty. It's almost as dirty as like when it showed up from Japan. So I'm gonna spray this off, give it a quick wash. We'll back it into the garage. I need to take this bumper out. I gotta trim these areas so it'll line up to the car a little bit better with the front mount intercooler. And then we'll probably run it with the front bumper on for a few days to make sure I don't have any issues with the intercooler piping blowing out. Just to make sure I got all the couplers and everything fastened properly. If I got the wheel liners off, I can access that stuff from underneath real easily. So I'll probably just give that like 3 different drives and getting on some boost to see how the car does so I don't have to take anything more apart than I need to. So I'll set you guys up on a tripod. We'll wash it real quick. And I'm using this Megwire's polymer wash and wax. I really like it. I'll have a link in the description. I ordered it on Amazon. Works really good. Leaves like a little bit of a protectant on the car after you're done washing it. Night and day difference. Look at the body. I can't believe how dirty it was from just sitting outside, but now it's all super shiny, Luckily I did a really good job with the paint correction. I spent like 30 hours polishing and restoring this paint to get it to shine as good as it does. I mean, it looks really, really, really good. Still need to clean up this with a little goof off, get that off, and then put my new side spats back on, the Nayan one, so the full body kit will be back on. But it turned out good. Let's go ahead and get the front bumper on. But yeah, I mean, look at that paint. The paint is shining. See like the sky and the reflection on it. Looks good. All right, we're out on the side of the house because I don't want to get all this dust back in the garage that we just cleaned. And I've already started just grinding, but I wanted to put on a mask first so I'm not breathing all those fiberglass fibers. Guys, we do have the front end back together and it looks really good. I spent a lot of time trimming everything, which I will show you guys. Last time it was really tight against all the intercooler piping and everything, and the front bumper and the intercooler core itself. So I spent a lot of time grinding out these areas and then sandpapering it smooth. So there's plenty of space as this thing will like flex and stuff when it's moving under speed. Same thing here, this all had to be trimmed down around the intercooler core at the top here. Same thing on the bottom here and towards the top. And over here as well. So it all fits good. You can see how it lines up really perfectly against the body and keeps going with the same contour. So this is looking good. And all the lights work. I will click them on here for you in a second. While I was in here, I also replaced all these with LEDs. So it's LED on the inside here, LED on the inside here on the daily, the running lights or whatever. And then orange bulbs, of course, for the blinker. But look at that bumper, man. This thing just looks so freaking aggressive. This is what I'm most excited about. Look how good the intercooler piping looks. Fits in here really nice. It looks so much better. All nice wrinkle textured black. Especially this one, which is like before it was blue, and it's made out of steel, so it was blue and rusty. So I thought this looked really nice. I had them do this pipe as well as like the turbo inlet pipe, and then even this elbow, and then the elbow down below. So it's all black, matches the engine bay. Looks so much cleaner than it did before. So now this thing doesn't look so hideous when you open the engine bay, so I'm pretty excited about it. Car came together pretty much exactly the way that I wanted it to. I'll start it up for you guys real quick. I'll have videos. I took off the throttle body, cleaned that all out, took off the idle air control valve, cleaned all that out. I got all new gaskets and stuff on these. So I'll have a video on that stuff for you guys if you want to check it out later. I still have to edit it. Of course, I'm adjusting the TPS or throttle positioner sensor to make sure it's at like 0.45 volts. Throttle positioner sensor adjusts your voltage. So we're going to give it at 0.45-ish. Open up the throttle full and it should go up to around 4 volts, which it does. So that's all done. I'll have a video for that. But I think I'll go ahead and start it up for you guys, then I'll end today's video. Car does run. Before I take you guys for a test drive, I want to finish putting the ECU back together so it's not slopping around on the floor and causing issues. Don't want to break any wires. Now that the car is all back together, one of the last things I'm going to do probably here in the next few days is put the under tray and all the wheel liners and everything on. And the reason that I'm waiting to do that is because I want to drive the car and make sure that I don't have any of the intercooler piping. I don't want any of that to blow off. Yeah, because once I put those under liners and stuff on, I won't have access to these couplers. So let's wait a few days on that. So I need to have access to all the silicone couplers and everything, and I can get to them easily from underneath. So once I drive the car for, I don't know, probably 3 different days back and forth to work, getting on boost, as long as I don't have any intercooler couplers pop off. I hope you liked watching the car kind of come back together. Front bumper's fully fitted, intercooler piping's done. We're getting one step closer. Still have a few things I need to go over to make sure that the car's running properly, but we're getting there. So anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Give me a thumbs up if you liked the video, and I'll be back with more content. I've got tons of stuff I got to edit. I've just been really busy with family, and with YouTube, it's kind of hard sometimes to find an equal balance between work, family life, vlogging, YouTube, content creation, all that stuff. I'm constantly burned out and exhausted all the time. So yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. Give me some comments down below. Keep it real. Peace.